What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button, now let's get deep into it. Cryptocurrency market is pretty much flat. Things have been pretty much flat to the downside. We haven't really been seeing a lot of pumps. We know we have went through the entire month of October. We got a few more hours left before we complete the entire month of October. Our expectations were not met. Pumptober, Uptober were our expectations. Based upon what? Based upon the previous cycles. Based upon the previous years, we've always seen quarter four to have a little bit of a pop. Did we have a little bit of a pop this October? Yes, we did. Remember at the beginning of October, October 6th, we saw Bitcoin hit a new all-time high. We got to $125,000. Some people are saying, Coach, you know what? That might have been the top. Well, everybody is living in real-time emotions. People are going to say it's the top until the new top is made. Just like prior to that, people said the top before that was the top. So people are always going to be living in real-time emotions, not going to give things enough time to play out. So you take a look at Bitcoin today. Bitcoin is right back down to $109,900, maybe $110,000. Nevertheless, Bitcoin seems to be underperforming based on what our expectations were. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. This thing is 59.32%. Almost 60% dominance for Bitcoin, and we're a few hours away from November. November 2025, the year after the Bitcoin halving. If you had have told me that this would be transpiring the way it is, I would have said, nah, you joking. Nah, ain't nowhere in the world the Bitcoin dominance could be that close to 60%. And we are almost midway through quarter four of 2025. Nevertheless, that is the fact. That is the truth. That is exactly what is we're going through and what we're seeing right now. Take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. We're at 31. The Fear and Greed Index should be strong in quarter four. Things should be bullish in quarter four. We are not seeing what we were expecting. Could things be a little bit delayed? Okay, I know you expected it in October, but how about I give it to you in November? How about the button was just a little bit delayed? Remember earlier this year, we did have the tariffs. We did have Liberation Day, where the Black Swan event happened. That was our Black Swan event. Liberation Day of 2025 was the Black Swan event of this cryptocurrency cycle. So could that have caused a little bit of a delay? I know typically I normally give you the pump in October, but due to the Black Swan event, things have been delayed just a little bit. How about I give it to you in November? Okay, how about I give it to you in December? Patience will pay off. What are we doing right now? We still trust in a 4-year cycle because the 4-year cycle has not been broken. We saw the Black Swan event of the previous cycle, COVID-19. Did the 4-year cycle get broken last cycle, 2020, 2021? No, it did not. Our expectations were just too high. We were expecting things to go to $100,000. It didn't. It went to $69,000. No big deal. This cycle, so far, our top is $125,000. We know the bottom of the bear market was 15K. So we've made some great returns. We've made some great pumps from the bottom, from $15,000 to all the way to $125,000. But that's Bitcoin. People are wondering and saying, what is going on with altcoins? Got my money positioned in altcoins because I know altcoins is the place to where you can make exponential gains. Altcoins is where I've seen people in the previous cycles do 10x, 20x, 50x. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. Also, how did y'all like that artificial intelligence stock holiday that popped up and did that video, man? Some people saying, Coach, was that you? Coach, was that really AI? Artificial intelligence is a real thing. When you see something, you just never know if it's real anymore. You press a button, watch a video, you like, is this real? Some things could be super over the top. It could be real. Some things could be super over the top, and you say this AI. So we're living in a world right now where we don't know what is what. You take a look at the cryptocurrency cycle right now, you're looking at Bitcoin $109,000. You say, what? I don't know what is what. Just a few weeks ago, we were at $125,000. Now we're at $109,000. A few months ago, Ethereum was at $4,900, making new all-time high. Today it's at $3,800. I don't know what is what. Ethereum dominance 12.51%. I'm looking at my Coinbase portfolio a few months ago, $15,000, $18,000, $20,000. Now it is $11,000. I don't know what is what. Things are moving at a fast pace. Nevertheless, we're still trusting the 4-year cycle. Took a look at some of the coins today. Once again, Zcash. Zcash was up 16%. I say this coin is steady talking to us. This coin is steady telling us that we need to pay attention. It's showing us great characteristics. Then I keep hearing people talk about Tao, T-A-O. Say, Coach, you better look at Tao. Bitcoin, Coach, you better look at Tao. Looked at it today, I think it's up 19%. So altcoins are still very well alive. They all will not pump all at the same time. We've seen that. These altcoins will pump in spurts. Take a look at the VXX over there in the stock market, the VIX. It was up today to 34.22, up a little over 1%. So you know when the VXX goes up, the Dow Jones S&P 500 will start to go down. So I'm paying very close attention to that. Because months ago, I was telling you guys, look, my stock market portfolio is destroying my cryptocurrency portfolio. It has never happened like that. Not that widespread, but typically the stock market will start to pump. Then after that, cryptocurrency will start to pump. So what could we be seeing? Could we be seeing the stock market getting ready to level off? Getting ready to do a little bit of a sideways movement? Because look at the VXX. The VXX is at 34.22. I think the lowest it has ever been was maybe 31, 32, and we hit 32 a few days ago. So could the VXX, the VIX, be starting to head up as the stock market starts to cool off? And if that's the case, hello, altcoin season. Hopefully we will still see an altcoin season. Our hope is still hanging on the wall. We still keeping hope alive, still hoping that our portfolios will multiply. Yeah, I still want my Coinbase portfolio to hit 60K. I was saying that when it was $15,000. I want to do a 4X. Now I have to do a 5X or 6X because it's $10,000, $11,000 right now. So we a little bit behind the 8 ball, but we understand in cryptocurrency, it does not take long. Looking at my moonshot portfolio today, I got into some coins 2 days ago. These coins are already up. It does not take long. Messing around with these DGen coins, these coins are $30,000 market cap, $40,000 market cap. It don't take long to do a 5X, 10X, especially once we get into an official altcoin season, even if it's a baby altcoin season. The days of the super altcoin seasons may be over. Maybe the days of the baby altcoin seasons are here and prevalent. Remember January 2024. Remember January 2025. What's coming up next in a few months? January 2026. We are in that range of where we typically see the baby altcoin season if we are taking a look at the past couple of years. Always paying attention to the trends. I like to pay attention to the trends. I like to pay attention to things that has transpired, even with my coins. That's why I say I pay attention to the characteristics. What are the characteristics? The trends. How is this coin performing when the market is up? How is this coin performing when the market is down? So forth and so on. So just a very pivotal point that we're in right now. Some people got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Some people, frustrations are very high. Some people are trying to control their emotions and stay calm and stay relaxed and say, you know what, let me go ahead and wait it out. I've been waiting this long. But, you know, this is just a tough time that we're in right now. Emotions are sky high. People are opening up their portfolios, and that is starting to trigger emotions. You hear the bird. Bird said, Coach, I opened up my portfolio today, and it was not looking the best. Okay. Oh, he said, but he gonna stand on a 4-year cycle. The bird say he gonna have a little bit more patience and is going to continue to trust the process. So if the birds could do it, you got the bluebirds out here in California saying they're trusting the 4-year cycle. I got people all over in the comments say, Coach, we're gonna ride this thing out. Yeah, any particular time, we know Bitcoin can run 4, 5, 6, 8, $10,000 in one day. Any particular time, we can see this thing run. We know the altcoin ETFs. We just had a couple of them approved. The Solana ETF, the Adera ETF. What happened when the Bitcoin ETF was approved? It didn't pop all of a sudden. It took a while, maybe a few weeks for it to pop. The altcoin ETFs are brand new. When the money really start flowing into it, these things will pop. As the altcoins pop that had the recent ETFs approved, the other altcoins around them will pop. Also, what about the Cardano ETF? What about the XRP ETF and the other altcoins that have ETF applications still pending? We are in for a great time. If things really transpire like the way that they could, as far as all these bullish and positive catalysts really get set off, we could be in for a great time. People are still talking about, you know what, we still could see a super cycle. If that happened, you will be thanking yourself that you were listening to the bluebirds when they were saying, y'all be a little bit patient. I came to watch Stock Holiday video because I know y'all was going to be listening. Let me tell y'all, relax. Bluebirds say, I'm just flying around chilling, enjoying the weather, trying to be patient. Yeah, I know we were expecting Puptober, but hey, that's behind us. Now what are we to look for and expect? November is a new month. Still got a few more hours in October. Any particular day, any particular time, altcoins can start to moon. Moonshot and exploding and going parabolic. We haven't heard those terms. We haven't seen that. Holding on for dear life. I think that's the thing of the past. People hodling. Diamond hands. I think that's the thing of the past. People holding on and saying, you know what, I'm never going to sell. This cycle have really broken a lot of people. A lot of people courage, a lot of people trust has been broken by some of the things that have happened and that they had to witness and experience during this particular cycle. We have been dealt a different hand. Like you playing poker, you're like, hold up, I normally get 5 cards. Why y'all giving me 6 cards? You playing 3-card Texas Hold'em, I normally get 3 cards. Why y'all giving me 4 cards? What is this? Different set of cards. You have a different set of hands. Look like a different set of rules, but we're going to continue to stay at the table. We keeping our eyes on the dealer. We know at any particular time the dealer can serve us up something nasty. But at any particular time, we lift up those cards. We can say, you know what? Ooh, I got an ace, king, queen of spade. I got a royal flush. I got 3 tens. I got 3 of a kind. You know, I'm getting ready to kick their butt. So it's just a process that we got to go through. And, you know, hopefully for all of us that things start to head in the upward direction. Definitely want to see Bitcoin eclipse $125,000. I do not think that was the top. Definitely expecting it to go well past 130,000. Will we hit 135, 136? Will 134 be the top? We know that large institutions, these guys are buying up Bitcoin. How do these coins pump? The coins pump by people continuing to buy into it. People are going to continue to buy into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to continue to go up. Will Bitcoin see a crypto winter? That is on the table. Who's going to be selling that Bitcoin for Bitcoin to go down 50, 60% like it traditionally does in crypto winter? These are all the questions that we have on the table based on what we have been seeing as far as the cycles changing, things moving differently this particular cycle with the billionaires and millionaires finally in the cryptocurrency space. Rules and regulations, we're still waiting on that. Cryptocurrency clarity, we're still waiting on that. So there's still some things that could really set this market off, that could really send these coins to the moon. So Very exciting times that is in front of us. We are still in the middle of digital revolution, digital asset revolution, altcoin, blockchain. This is the new surface. This is the new way of financial operations and financial movements. We're just early. Whenever you're early in tech, some type of technology like that, you're going to have your bumps and bruises. You're going to have your ups and downs, but typically you will be able to be on the other side and you'll say, you know what? I was one of the early adopters. Look at my portfolio. I would have never thought that Bitcoin would be $109,000. I would have never thought XRP would be whatever magical number that XRP can be. Solana, Ethereum, and who knows whatever other altcoin that will be 100x in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We just don't know which altcoin that is. So we are in some exciting times. We are still in one of the fastest moving asset classes in the world, which is cryptocurrency. So continue to trust the process. Come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community and would love to see you over there. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.